Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's another Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesys video. Tonight, everyone, I'm taking you to the ring. Just for tonight, you going one-on-one with The Undertaker. I'm just kidding. Tonight, I'm bringing Battlin BOXERS. It's one of my favorite decks growing up, because little Johnny here could not afford all the expensive Dragon Ruler decks and stuff like that. And because of that, you know, I rather just play something that was cheap. Because of that, this was like the best deck. Shout out Let Yoke. So let's start off. So as obviously the only cards that cost points is Zeus and Typhon. I think you do have to play these for an Xyz focused deck, mainly Zeus. We are getting, at the time of recording this, it is October 22nd. So the time of recording this, 7th Tachyon is 0 points at the current moment. Because of that, this deck is basically just free. You can literally load it up with all the hand chips you want in the world. I did 12 because I think you need no more than that. 3 Veiler, Fuwa, DD Crow, and Ghost Belle. I think these are insane. You can cut these and get Ash and then put in Skullmaster, but I prefer these two because they're cheaper. But you could also run an Ash because the deck is essentially free. So if Battlin BOXERS are all fires and they have a lot of just terrible locks on them, so because of that, we are playing it pure, folks. Battlin BOXERS promoter. If your opponent controls a monster, it doesn't say if only your opponent controls a monster. As long as they control a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You tribute this card. You summon up to 2 Battlin BOXERS with different names except promoter, and then you can banish this card from your graveyard. Increase or decrease the levels of all Battlin BOXERS monsters from you control by 1, and then you cannot special summon monsters during the turn you activate any of this card's effects except Battlin BOXERS. So promoter, guess what? You're getting Chief Second and Uppercutter. Chief Second, during your main phase, you can normal summon a Battlin BOXERS in addition to normal summon their sets. And then when your opponent's monster declares an attack while you control a warrior or fire monster, you summon this card from your hand, and if you do negate that attack, then banish a monster on the field until the end phase. It's a pretty neat battle trick. Battlin BOXERS Sparrer, if you control a Battlin BOXERS monster, special summon this card from your hand. If you do, you cannot conduct your battle phase for the rest of this turn. He is a free special, so I am running 3, but why? Just why? 3 Battlin BOXERS Uppercutter. If this card is normal special summon, you can add a Battlin BOXERS monster or 1 counter trap for your deck to your hand. Just to let you know real quick, a lot of the Battlin BOXERS counter traps are just counters. This one doesn't count because this is for assault mode, but the main Battlin BOXERS cross counter is one. Counter. Let's see here. Flamvell Counter would count. Gemini count. Please don't play this one. Last Counter, Jolt Counter. These ones here are ones that you want to get. I really love Last Counter. It's pretty good, but usually you're getting Battlin BOXERS cross counter, Flamvell Counter, because they are searchable. Flamvell Counter, you do need to banish a fire monster with 200 defense in your graveyard. Guess what defense Uppercutter has? And then he does have another effect where if it's sent to the graveyard by card effect, for example, what's his name? Headgeared. You can either special summon a Battlin BOXERS from your graveyard, except Uppercutter, or you set a counter trap for your graveyard. And you can only use 1 effective Uppercutter once per turn, and only once that turn. God, why does it say that? Would have been so much better if it didn't say that. We're playing 2 Switchitter. If it's normal when it's normal summon, you could target a Battlin BOXERS in your graveyard. You can special summon it. It's pretty good because it just if you get the additional normal off a Chief Second, say you can bring back another dude. Promoter can just raise them all up back to 5 or go to 3, right? We have 1 Battlin BOXERS Shadow. During your main phase, you can attach a material from Battlin BOXERS Xyz to control. You can special summon this card from your hand. That's Extender. 1 Glassjaw. It's targeted for an attack, destroyed. It's the curse of having 2,000 attack. And then when this card sends to the graveyard by card effect, you can target a Battlin BOXERS monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Remember, this is a 1 effect, so it can miss timing. And then we are playing 1 Headgeared, which sends a Battlin Boxer monster from your deck to the graveyard when it's normal summon. And then for the 7th Tachyon stuff, 3 Ascension, which is essentially 7th Tachyon 4, 5, and 6. And 7th Tachyon needs no introduction. We are revealing 1 105 Battlin Boxer Star Cestus. 2 Infernoble Arms Durendal. While it's equipped to a monster, you can add a level 5 or lower Fire Warrior monster, which is what all of these guys are, and then destroy this card, which is pretty good because it just gets us ways to search, gets us to, you know, all of our stars. You also could just equip it to a monster your opponent controls, and because of that, you could just get a search. 2 Battlin Boxer Cross Counter. When your opponent activates a monster effect, destroy 1 Battlin Boxer or number exceeds monster you control. And if you do, negate the activation. And if you do that, destroy that monster. Then, you can apply the following effect. You special summon a Battlin Boxer exceeds from your extra deck with a different name than the first monster. And if you do, attach this card as material. So, say you destroy King Dempsey. Well, you can summon Lead Yoke from your extra deck. And then 1 Flamvell Counter. When a spell trap card is activated, banish a fire monster with 200 defense, Uppercutter, and then negate the activation, then destroy it, which is pretty good. I threw in Skullmaster here on the side because it's just, again, your side is just whatever your locals cater to or whatever tourneys or tournaments you are participating. What you're participating in, so adjust accordingly, right? In the extra deck, 3 King Dempsey, 2 level 4s. You saw him a lot when Rescue Waste was around. If it's special summon, take a level 4 or lower Fire Warrior monster or Battling Boxing spell trap from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. And then quick effect, detach a material from a monster you control, not from it, but a monster. So it could be him or friends of the monster, Lead Yoke. And if you do apply the following effect, your opponent cannot target Battlin Boxer monsters with card effects for the rest of the turn. Pretty good. Battlin Boxer Lead Yoke. This is a really sleeper card. You need 2 Battlin Boxers, but if a Battlin Boxer monster you control will be destroyed by battle card effect, you can attach a material from this card instead of destroying one of those monsters. And if a material is attached from this card gains 800 attack. So he gets to 3,800 if both materials are detached. He's pretty big. Number C79 Battlin Boxer General Kaiser needs 3 level 5s. He gains 200 attack for each material attached to it. And then once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster, remember when they summon a monster that doesn't start a chain, quick effect, attach 2 materials from this card, and if you do, negate the summon, and if you do that, destroy that monster. If it has number 79 Battlin Boxer Nova Kaiser's material against this effect, once per turn, when an attack is declared involving your Battlin Boxer monster and opponent's monster, send a Battlin Boxer from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do attach that monster to discard as material, this never comes up. We are playing him, but it just does not ever come up. Number 105, Battlin Boxer Star Cestus. He is our 7th Tachyon target, so unfortunately I will not go over him, but he does have some neat battle trick. 1 Cheat Commissioner needs 2 level 3s. All monsters your opponent controls must attack if able. If you control another Battlin Boxer monster, your opponent cannot target this card for attack. So if you have a 3,800 Lead Yoke, they gotta fight the Lead Yoke, right? When an attack is declared involving another Battlin Boxer monster you control, you can detach 2 materials from this card, look at your opponent's hand, and then get set 1 spell from it from their hand to your field. So, in theory, in Genesys format, you could snipe like a power spell like, say, Pot Agreed, right? It would be really funny if you do, but this rarely comes up. But essentially, Cheat Commissioner is here just as a way to make sure they are forced to fight into Lead Yoke and then make sure Lead Yoke gets materials detached. One number C105 Star Comet Cestus. I had to fill the extra deck with them. But you could make it if you have 4 4s and then go Promoter Grave, make them all 5. If it destroys a monster by battle and sent it to the graveyard, you inflict damage equals to half of that monster's original attack. Yeah, fine. Product of its era, of course. If it has number 105 as a material, you can detach a material from this card, target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and then if it destroyed a face-up monster, they take damage equal to the attack that monster had on the field. One Exciton Knight, Eclipse Twins, Zeus, and Superstar Slayer Sky Crisis. Mr. Typhon, Doom Robot Yowie, that's as you would say. Optimus is Orion Pax in D6 in D16. So I do got 2 replays this time. So let me go over both of them real quick. So the first one here is mainly just how it was back in like 2013, 2014, baby. So here we're gonna go Seventh Ascension, get Seventh Tachyon. I'm gonna put back this we're gonna reveal 105. Sorry, we're gonna reveal 105. I'm gonna grab myself a promoter. He is the best starter in this deck, and I'm gonna go put back this. Let's put back the Headgeared right here. I'm gonna normal this promoter, activate its effect. I'm gonna go tribute it, get back Chief Second and Uppercutter. Now remember, Chief Second, when he hits the field, you do get another additional normal for a Battlin Boxer. From here, we're gonna activate Uppercutter. I'm gonna get the counter trap. We're gonna get cross counter here in this situation. We're gonna use this extra normal here for Switchitter. Switchitter effect is going to target my promoter and summon him right back. Crazy, but hear me out on this, right? We're gonna overlay these two to make ourselves King Dempsey. King Dempsey effect, since it's special summon, I can get a level 4 Fire Warrior. Here I'm gonna get Sparrer. The effect of Shadow, I'm going to detach Chief Second in order to special summon it. And then from here, I have Sparrer out. Guess what, folks? Lead Yoke number 1. Lead Yoke number 2 with the counter trap set. It is 2014 all over again, baby. Oh, we love to see it. Oh, we love to see it. And of course, you know, end phase draw. We're gonna go King Dempsey, detach from him, and guess what? Now they can't target Lead Yoke, so card effects this. All my Battlin boxes card effects this turn. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's so great. God, love this deck. And finally, now this one is a more realistic end board, right? I already got full combo with these two with Durendal promoter, so let's run it real quick. I'm gonna get this promoter out, tribute it in order to bring back Uppercutter and Chief Second. Apply the extra normal here. Uppercutter is gonna get us cross counter, of course, and then we're gonna go Durendal, target Uppercutter, and then his effect is gonna activate. We're gonna get Sparrer here and then destroy Durendal. Here we're gonna special out the Sparrer. We're going to overlay these two here. I'm going to move it over to the right because I can and make King Dempsey. King Dempsey effect, I'm going to grab myself Switchitter here. From here, we're going to detach just to make sure none of my stuff gets targeted right. Here, I'm going to normal Switchitter. Activates effect. We're bringing back this Chief Second, which is good. We can special summon it. I don't get the additional normal, but I have 3 level 4s here, and guess what? I'm gonna activate Promoter Engrave, make them all 5. I'm gonna put that counter just to let them know that's all 5. And then I'm gonna overlay them up to make number C79 Battlin Boxer General Kaiser, which is a summon negate, folks. He's pretty good. He goes to 3200 because again he gets 200 attack for each material. 2, 4, 6. He's at 26. There we go. And then we're going to set this cross counter and then tell my opponent, okay, please don't have more than 4 interactions, right? Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you step into the ring with Battlin Boxers. I'll see you guys next time.